This is how to write a video script, both the structure of the script and the creative elements of the script. Scripting for corporate applications, charitable concerns, opinion forums. Whenever a PowerPoint won't do, video is a logical answer. Business videos are in two-column format, one column for the audio and one for the video. In this particular script that we show you on the screen, we also have a column for elapsed time. That was for the client's needs, and basically it's an option. You don't have to include it. How to create a two-column layout in word processors. In Word, you simply insert table, and you can draw the table or use the insert table command. Number of columns will be 2. Number of rows, we'll put our standard 30. Oops, overshot it there. And OK. And there you have a basic two-column layout. In Pages, you start by simply going Insert and Table and Basic. Now what you have as a starter is 4 columns and 4 cells. To modify that, go over to Table in the right column, go Rows. Let's just use our standard 30, and columns is 2. And now you have a very professional looking two-column script. Now, as the writer of the script, you need to assess whether you're a visual or auditory thinker. Words, pictures. When writing the script, you usually start with your dominant way of thinking, either words or pictures. You now have a template you can use for all your video or presentation scripts. You know the technical elements for using it, and you know how to make it look good on the page. Scenes. The sections of a script are called scenes. Each scene has its purpose, emotion, and style. We use the video and audio content choices to fit the purpose of that scene, which leads to writing your script. Writing your script involves knowing the shorthand of the script. This gets you from scene to scene. There is a specific language to writing a script, descriptors and directions that influence the pacing and scene changes. For instance, in video, typical terminology may be, but are not limited to, fade in, cut to, dissolve, text, describe superimposed or full screen text, SFX, which means special effects, and there you would describe them on the page, animation, and stock footage. In audio, typical audio descriptors will involve the interpretation of the narrative, the types of music, and what happens to the music in a scene. So typical might be music up, music under, music fades out, narrator, interview, sound effects, etc. Usually these are capitalized. The types of music you use, happy, sad, slow, fast, motivational, emotional, should be described. Now, the creative approach that I like to use is something we call premise proof. All business scripts have a basic premise that the video sets out to prove. Premise examples could be, our new product will save you time and make you money. Well, then, of course, you have to prove it. Our new compensation packages will make you happy. Discrimination will not be tolerated. Who we are as a company, what we do, and why we're better than the competition. You should donate to our charity. This is our story
How
on
do
why
you
you should be glad
prove
to
the
buy our products,
premise?
work here,
That's
and
the
see us as a good
remainder
community
of
citizen.
this video.
And many, many other areas, whether it be sales, fundraising, marketing, human resources, or other areas of interest. How do you prove the premise? That's the remainder of this video. You have to get information to tell your story. This starts with internal factors. That means you, your team, your management, your company history, things that are readily available to you on a day-to-day basis. Who is the client, first of all? Who will approve your script? Interview that client and other stakeholders for both background information for the script and to find out their goals for the script. Read company promo materials. Determine the premise and the proof of the premise from the above. And supplemental, on camera interviews can be used for the client or company officials or a satisfied client with the company's goods or services. Now, how to get the information to tell your story? Here are some external factors: trends that affect businesses and potential end users, a problem premise that you use the video to solve, the economy and its impact on potential customers, with the solution being the company's ability to respond quickly, price aggressively, offer one-on-one handling, etc. Need for just-in-time shipping, warehousing, other pressure points. Again, it all comes down to premise proof. And you build your scenes from there. Now, there are things you should know that are available to you to enhance your production's quality. These are things that you can call for in your script. They are techniques your graphics team, your video editor, your sound designer will appreciate you suggesting. Stock footage. There is a wide range of stock footage outlets on the internet. As an example, if your company or client claims to be the worldwide leader in something, there are 1,000 rotating globes available on the internet. Special effects like dissolves, page turns, quad splits are best saved for transitions rather than the body of the video, simply to help move the audience from point to point and scene to scene. Animations, like we said, can add depth to the story, especially when they are germane to the story, like showing how a machine works, as an example. Music changes. This is very important. Change the music for every new section of the video, or even subsections. The internet has spoiled soundtracks with the same piece of music droning on for 5 minutes. There are many music libraries that offer a wide range of emotions, styles, and beats. We suggest changing it whenever there is a conceptual or tone change in your script. Interviews can add credibility and texture to your video. The person being interviewed does not have to be on camera the whole time. You can establish him or her visually and then cut away to the audio only of those things the person is talking about. And as that person is talking, you can show scenes that relate to what the interviewee is talking about. Finally, don't overdo it. If your video is following the premise proof strategy, the above techniques are less necessary since they are no substitute for a good script and video that use a strong production, good location footage, compelling music, and text overlays. Enhance, don't replace, the solid basics of script writing. Thank you for watching, and good luck in your script writing process.